Hello friends! Thanks for watching Storytime at Home, brought to you by the Arapahoe Library District. My name is Paige, and today I'm going to share the story of the Lion and the Mouse with you. And we'll talk about friends and feelings, and we'll sing a few songs. Let's start with the good morning song. It sounds like this. Good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning dear friends, it's nice to see you. Alright, on my board you'll see a lion and a mouse. And this story takes place on the African savannah. And one night, Mouse crept out of her den and she looked at the dark, starry sky. And she saw a sliver of a moon, and it was very dark. She heard the wind rustling the leaves of the trees and the tall blades of dry grass. And she listened carefully for the whoosh sound of the savannah hawk gliding above. And she listened for the sound of the African grass owl gliding, swooping low over the ground looking for its prey. She didn't hear either of those. So she felt safe. She walked a few steps from her den and found some seeds and stuffed them in her cheeks. And then she walked and she found a hill. And she climbed it and she sat on top of the hill and nibbled on her seeds. And the next thing she knew, she was dangling by her tail right over the gaping jaws of the lion. "Eek!" she squeaked. "Eek!" And the lion said, "Be quiet, you're my midnight snack." No, I'm not. I'm just a mouse, and I'm too bony, and I'm too furry, and too skinny." And he said, "Well, what am I supposed to do with you? I'd like a midnight snack, but I'm not much of a snack, and I'd make a much better friend." And he said, "Oh, really?" "Yeah," she said. "We could be friends. I can tell you some jokes." Friends tell jokes. Like the one time, have you heard the one about the lion who looks into the pond and sees his reflection, and then he calls it a... "Ugh," said the lion. "I've heard that one before." Okay, said Mouse. What if I sang you a song instead? Like, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star." "No," said the lion. "I've heard that song. I know that song. As a matter of fact, I sang that song today. And I only sing songs once a day." "Oh," said Mouse. I could share my seeds with you." And the lion rolled his eyes and said, "No, I'm a carnivore, which means I eat meat, like mice." "Oh dear, yes, you're right. We've covered this ground," she said. I know. Friends are always there for each other. So if you let me go, I will be there for you someday, and I will save you." And the lion started to chuckle. "You're funny, Mouse. I'm not sure how you could save me, but that is funny, and so I will let you go." So the mouse dropped to the ground, and she scurried back to her den. And several days later, the lion was walking through the grass, and he came to a very tall acacia tree. And he wasn't paying attention, and he stepped on a rope. And the rope caught him up into a net, and the next thing he knew, he was hanging from the tree, struggling in the trap. And he didn't know what to do, and he was very scared. And he couldn't think, and the more he tugged and wriggled and wiggled in the trap, the tighter the ropes became. And then he remembered, Mouse said she'd be there for me. So he gave a loud roar. And Mouse, okay, lion, and Mouse, who was miles away, heard him. And she scampered to the tree as fast as she could, and her little claws scratched on the bark as she climbed up onto the branch. And then she slid down the rope and she started to gnaw on the ropes that made the net that trapped the lion up in the tree. And she gnawed through several ropes, enough ropes that the lion finally fell free to the ground. And the mouse scurried down the tree. And she said, "Hey, lion." He said, "Oh my goodness, Mouse, thank you for saving me. Thank you for being a friend, and thank you for being there for me." She said, "I told you I would." And he said, "I'm so grateful." And then he said, "Hey, you know what? I haven't sung Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star today, so do you want to sing it with me?" And she said, "Sure." And so the two friends walked off through the grass and they sang Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Do you know that song? Would you like to sing it with me? Ready? Oh, get some sparkly stars out. And then we'll go up above the world so high. And then we'll make a diamond with our hands, a diamond shape. I mean, sort of. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. You know, I was thinking that we could make up a little song about the lion and the mouse, and it would tell the story, but it would be very, very short. Did you know that songs tell stories sometimes? Now let's make one up. How about the Itsy Bitsy Mouse? Ready? The itsy bitsy mouse climbed. Where did she climb? On the lion's back. The great big lion wanted what did the lion want? A midnight snack. The mouse squeaked, "No! Let's be friends instead." So the great big lion said, "Fine," and patted her on the head. That's a really abbreviated version of that story. But you can make up songs. You can find a melody that you know, or make up a melody and make up songs. Make up a little story. Maybe a little story about your day. All right, let's take my tree down. Let's talk about some feelings. I think that here's a worried face. And I think that at one point both the lion and the mouse were worried. I think the mouse was worried when she was listening for the hawk and the African grass owl. And I think the lion was worried when he was caught in the trap. And I think they both felt happy. Maybe at the end, when they were singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star together, maybe they felt sad. Yeah. Maybe the lion felt sad when he realized he was caught in a trap. Maybe the mouse was surprised that the lion called for her and needed her help after all. Maybe the lion was grumpy when the mouse climbed on his back while he was sleeping and she was eating her seeds. Maybe. I have a little chant that I do, and you'll catch on. And it goes like this. Worried face. Can you make a worried face? Worried face, what do you see? I see a happy face looking at me. Happy face, what do you see? I see a sad face looking at me. Sad face, what do you see? I see a surprise face looking at me. Surprise face, what do you see? I see a grumpy face looking at me. Grumpy face, grumpy face, what do you see? I see a sleepy face. Not looking at me. Yeah, because his eyes are closed. All right. Ooh, I noticed the colors of all these faces. Can you tell them to me? Yellow, orange, blue, pink, green, and purple. Very good. Lots of different colors. All right, let's take these expressions down and let's talk about some other friends that I have here today. These guys are silly and quite talented, and you'll see what I mean when I put them up on the board. I've got a pink pig and a white pig and a gray pig, and I thought one of them was falling, a black pig and a light brown pig. Let's move him a little bit lower. And a dark brown pig. Wow. Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 piggies. 6 piggies in the park. Do you like to play in the park? Do you like to play on a scooter in the park? Yeah, scooters are fun. Let's put the scooter. This little piggy rode a scooter. And this little piggy rode a trike. Do you ride a trike in the park? I don't, because I'm too big. And this little piggy rode a skateboard. This little piggy sat in the stroller. And this little piggy sat in the wagon. And this little piggy pulled the wagon all the way home. That's silly. All right. Did you notice that all these pigs are different colors? Did you know that there were a lot of pigs that are different colors? Yeah. Here is a black pig, and it's got pink hooves. 2 pink hooves. And here is a pink pig with big ears. And here is a very furry or hairy brown pig. I've never seen a pig that looks like that. And here's a white pig chewing on some straw. And here, oops, dropped the stroller. Here is a brown pig with black spots. And look at his ears. The pig's ears are so big, they cover his eyes, or her eyes. Yeah, that's very cool. Let's sing The More We Get Together. Do you know that song? It's okay. You can listen and then sing it again after we're done. Ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Very good. Sometimes it just makes me happy to sing a little song. All right, friends, that's the end of our story time today. We're going to do our goodbye rhyme, and it goes like this. Wave up high, wave down low, wave them fast, and wave them slow. Wave like me, almost like the wind is blowing my hand around. Wave at the moon. Wave them silly. Ooh, just your fingers. Do you feel all those muscles? Wow. We'll see you soon. Mwah. Have a great day. Thanks for watching Storytime at Home. If you'd like to watch more Storytimes at Home, you can go to the Arapahoe Libraries website and browse the 0 to 5 page and check out the Storytimes. All of my friends have shared Storytimes with you, so that's a lot of fun. Our Storytimes are also on our YouTube channel, which is ALD Live. And the Facebook page, which is, if you just look for Arapahoe Libraries, you'll find our Facebook page. Thanks for watching and enjoy your day. Bye!